Hi, happy Friday. I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribes. I've been making videos for about a month and a half, and I've got 32 subscribers already. That just blows my mind. That is amazing to me. And I try really hard to watch everybody's videos and comment, and I'm really interested in getting to know everybody. I feel already like there's several people that I've become friends with, that I really enjoy exchange of videos and messages and comments. It has been an exceptionally long time since I have felt so accepted, if we want to say that. So thank you to everybody who comments and watches and subscribes. I really appreciate it. I do this because it feeds my exhibitionist streak, I suppose, that I guess I didn't realize I had. I don't know. I guess maybe I did know I had it. When I was younger, much younger, we'll say high school, I wanted to be a movie star. I wanted to be a stage actress. I went to college to become a speech and drama teacher because I knew that I didn't have the look or the personality or the connections or anything for actual stardom. But I thought, I would love to teach speech and drama. That's what I wanted to do. And then I got to college and I saw all these other people in, the acting classes and stuff that were so much more dynamic and driven and together than I was. And it kind of bummed me out. And college was a learning experience for me. And I did not graduate, but that's okay. I'm going to go back to school one of these days. We don't have the money at the time, but it's a plan. And I'm looking into it, actually. I was watching this show Misguided last night. Geeky girl grows up, becomes a guidance counselor, goes back to the high school she went to, ends up working with one of the popular girls from her high school. And hubby and I were talking about how people change. When you're in high school, you've got these certain groups. You've got, the different cliques, and there are always certain people that you have a view of, that you think of in a specific way. I helped organize my 10-year class reunion. Yes, I'm an old lady. I'm going to be 37 this year. Good gravy. My daughter is learning how to drive. Oh, scares the hell out of me. Anyway, I helped organize my 10-year class reunion. And it was fun, emailing and stuff and getting things organized, and talking to people that I didn't really hang out with when I was in high school. And it was nice, and it was kind of fun, and I kind of felt like, hey, I'm part of this crowd now. I was so not in the popular group. I was kind of a floater. I had a couple of friends that we were friendly from the popular group. I was mostly the band, choir, speech. I was a cheerleader, but cheerleaders were not, the end-all, be-all of society in high school, at my high school. But, the organization was fun. And then we went to the party. We went to the reunion. And I found myself falling back into the stereotypes that I had set for people. And I think that a lot of the people that I had these stereotypes about lived up to them that night. I think, hubby and I were kind of arguing about this. He was saying, well, we're all, 10, 20 years older, and we've all changed. But my argument was, yeah, but when you get all these same people together, all the people from your class, you put them all back together again, it doesn't matter what you're doing now, how successful you are, or not successful, or whatever, you kind of fall back into the roles you had when you were in those formative teenage years. It's hard to let go of those stereotypes and those views of people. Because who you are now, a lot of it was formed and set when you were a teenager. And I think that we kind of all still expect people to behave the way we see them. I don't know if I'm making any sense now. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think that people really can change? That the nerdy geeky girl who was at the bottom of the food chain in high school, can she be friends with the head cheerleader homecoming queen 10 years down the road, 15, 20 years down the road? Does that happen? Do you think that people really change that much, that they can get past those set views? I don't know. I'm not in contact with a lot of people from my high school. I talk to, there's only one that I really talked to from my high school, and she was one of my friends from middle school on. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'm just the one who's holding on to the stereotypes. Maybe I'm just the one who doesn't think that people can change. I don't know. Is it my problem? Do other people see this as well? So, anyway, those are my thoughts today. Let me know what you think. And have a good weekend. Bye.